Good morning, children. So we'll start a new chapter, Arithmetic Progression, session 1. So before we exactly understand what is an arithmetic progression, let us know what is a sequence. So a list of numbers arranged in a definite order according to some definite rule is called as a sequence. So we always have in our classroom, you have your attendance in a sequence order, that is alphabetical order. You stand in a line, that is height wise, right? That is some order we follow, that is called as a sequence. Now look at some examples here. 1, 10, 12, 16, 100. What do you feel that? This can't be even numbers, this can't be some multiples, right? But if you see, are these arranged in ascending order? Yes, it has some rule, arranged in ascending order. Look at this number 1, 3, 5, 7, dash, dash, dash. You can see these are the consecutive or the first consecutive odd numbers, list of few consecutive odd numbers, right, from 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. What does this tell you? Multiples, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, no, again 2, 4, 3s are 6 is not there, but 8 is there. So some numbers which are arranged in some order, it might be ascending order or even or something like that. That is called as a sequence. The various numbers occurring in a sequence are called as terms. So I can say this is first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. Okay. If these sequences are arranged with certain particular pattern or ruled by some pattern, that we call it as a progression. The sequence whose terms always follow a certain pattern are called progression. Now look here, 3, 5, 7, 9. It is a sequence, but is it following some pattern? What pattern? These are odd numbers. 10, 15, 20, 25. Is it following some pattern? Yes. What pattern? The difference between each number is 5. That means it is a sequence. One more, if I write the same number here, which is 2, 4, 8, 16. 2, 4, 8, 16. It is a sequence, but it is not a progression. Why? Because it has some rule. Okay, it is arranged in ascending order, but it is not following any pattern. So it is not called a progression, right? That means all progressions are sequences, but all sequences are not progression. That you all should know. So progression follows a particular pattern. So one such progression we are going to study in your syllabus, that is arithmetic progression. So what is arithmetic progression? We call that as AP. Arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding the fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. That means whatever term we have, we obtain that by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. That is how we get a arithmetic progression. And that fixed number is called as a common difference. If you see here, 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. That fixed number is constant. That is called as a common difference of arithmetic progression. So we can say that a general form of arithmetic progression is A1, A2, A3 to AN. That is n terms. Is called as an AP. So this is a small definition of an AP. We'll understand this clearly. Again, that's what. It is the same thing what we have written here. Each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. So how is this number obtained? If I add the common difference, what do I get here? Common difference is 2, right? 5 minus 3 is 2. If I add 2 to this, what do I get? I get 5. For this preceding term, if I add the fixed number, that is 2, I get 7. That means to get this, I have to add something to the preceding term, children. To get this, I have to add something to the preceding term. That fixed term what we add is the common difference. So I want you to give the heading as arithmetic progression and write down these points. So when we talk about the general form of AP, let the first term of AP be A and the common difference be B. Then how do we write? First term is A1, second term is we write second term by adding the constant term to the preceding term, a plus d. How we write third term? We add that constant term, that is d, to the preceding term. What is preceding term? a3, and so on. So how we write a nth term? So a nth term is the preceding a n minus 1 plus d. That means the preceding term we add to the common difference. So this is just the general form where you can say a plus d, a plus 2d and a plus 3d represents AP, where it is first term, second term, third term, fourth term and so on. Always note that in a given AP, that is arithmetic progression, the common difference between the term is constant. We always see that between second term minus first term, third term minus second term, fourth term minus third term. Always common difference is equal to a2 minus a1 equal to a3 minus a2 is equal to a4 minus a3. Always the previous term we consider. Nth term of an AP, that is the last term what you can say. It's always also given as L. If the first term of an AP is A and a common difference is T, then nth term of an AP is given by An is equal to A plus N minus 1 of T. How did we arrive at this? Okay, now let me just tell you what is third term. Now third term, when we write, what we actually do? To the first term, we actually add, okay, now see here, this is A1, A2, A3. Okay, let me take the second term, first term. Oh, sorry, this is A2, A3 and A4. Let me take second term. Now, what am I actually doing to the second term? To the second term, I am adding the common difference. Means I am adding here common difference, I will get it. Right? Now see here, if I want third term, what am I doing? So I am adding common difference to which term here? To the second term I am adding. What if I take that the common difference in terms of one term less? See, here we got 2d, here we got only one time of d, here we got 2 times of d, here we got 3 times of d. So as we go on proceeding further, the number of terms what we have, that goes on subtracting. See, this is fourth term, but fourth term is n minus 1. That is nothing but, if I consider, it should be 4d, no children, n minus 1 of d. Which one I want? I want fourth term here. So what is this n? N is here 4. 4 minus 1, what do we get? A plus. We get 3d. So nth term is given in the terms of a plus n minus 1 of d. Right? This is the formula. We rarely apply this formula. Now, suppose if I ask you, a given arithmetic progression is there. Find 15th term, A15. How do you write A15? A15 can be written as A plus 14t. I ask you to find 99th term, A99. You can write this as A plus 98t. One preceding term. If you add to the common difference, first term plus 98 into that number of common difference fixed term, you get A99th term. Right? You'll understand much once we start with the numericals here. So main thing is, remember here is, this is, because see, I want to find fifth term here children. A plus 5 minus 1 is what? 4 only. That is what we are doing here. This is the formula to find the nth term of an AP. So after what you have written down those definitions, I want you to write down this, and quickly we will start with the exercise. First exercise is very simple. We are not dealing with nth terms here in first exercise. In first exercise, we are only finding number of terms, 3 terms, 4 terms, or whatever they have asked. So let's start with that quickly. Before that, we should know to identify whether the given sequence is in AP or not. That is also more important to find. So that we'll be doing this in the first exercise. We'll quickly begin with the first exercise. So in example 1, in which of the following situation does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? Does it make an AP? And if it makes an AP, why and how? We have to explain it. So let's see the condition given. We have how many? We have 4 sub-means. Again, the taxis sum has come here. The taxi fare after each kilometer, and the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for the additional kilometer. Is this given condition statement, is this in AP? We have to check it. So let's check. So first assume that let the taxi fare for 1 kilometer, what they have given, fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer. For the first kilometer is rupees 15. This is what children A1. First term. And rupees 8 for additional kilometer. By data, I will directly write here for 2 kilometers. How much it is? 15 plus 8 we have to do, right? 23. Rupees 23. According to that, this is A2. 3 kilometers. So we have to add to the next one. 23 plus 8 you will find here. So that is how much? 31. A3. So always first 3 terms are more than enough to find. If you want to find whether it is an AP, find 3 terms. If 3 terms are in AP, then the whole sequence is an AP, right? Let's find A2 minus A1 is equal to how much? 23 minus 15. How much you have to get? Of course, you have to get 8 only. Comma. A3 minus A2. And don't try A3 minus A1. You will definitely get a wrong answer. It has to go in that order only. So this is 31 minus 23. How much you get? 8. Here A2 minus A1 is equal to, how do you find an AP first of all? If the common difference is same, then it is an AP. That is what we are doing here. This is the procedure and rule how to find. A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2, that is equal to 8, that is equal to common difference. Therefore, the given situation is in A. They had asked why no, that is what the explanation here. The given situation is in A. So let's check with the quickly next one. The amount of air present in the cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So is this condition in AP? Let's check. So let the amount of air present in cylinder be X. This is what? First term A1. So by data, according to this what they are saying? By data what they are saying here? The amount of air present in the cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder always. So what I have to do now? So from the given thing or from the given data, that is X minus, I have to remove the 1/4 of air from the given, from this. X minus, how do I subtract this? 1/4 of the remaining air in the cylinder. From this one, I have to remove 1/4 of the air. 1/4 of what I should remove? 1/4 of the air present in the cylinder. Did you understand my point? So see, this is filled one, right? This is whole one. I have to remove 1/4 of what? 1/4 of this full I have to remove. So that is X. Understood here? 1/4 of what? 1/4 of the existing air what is there in the cylinder. So we all know 1 minus 1/4 is how much, children? So the answer is 3/4. 3/4 of X. This is what? A2. Second term. Next, again, this is first condition when we are removing. Okay, this will write as A. Second time, again I have to remove the air. What is the air remaining in the balloon or cylinder? Okay, in the cylinder now. This is the air remaining in the cylinder. I have to remove how much? 1/4 of the air. Okay, I'll remove that. 1/4 of what should I remove? 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder. What is the air remaining in the cylinder? Again, you have to write that. That is 3/4x. Quite complicated, but this is how the sum goes. Understood this part now? From this, I have to remove 1/4 of air. 1/4 of what? Remaining air in the cylinder. So solve this now. So this is 3x/4 minus 3x by 16. Don't cancel 3x minus 3x is 0. So 4 and 16, LCM is 16. So 4 3s are 9x minus 3x, that is equal to 6x by 16, that is A3. Enough children. Okay, let's find. One second, I think we went wrong here. Yes, LCM is correct. So 4 4s are 16, not 3s are. So 3 4s are is 12. Okay, 12 minus 12x. 12x minus 3x, 9x by 16. This is what? A3. Now let's first find out A1 minus A2 is equal to how much? A1 is x. A2 is what? 3/4 of x. Answer is 1 minus 3/4 is 1/4. Next, A2 minus A3 minus A2. A3 is how much children here? 9x by 16. A2 is how much? 3x by 4. Check. So 16 and 4, 16 LCM into 1. 4 4s are 16. So into 4. So this is 9 minus 12 what you get here actually. Right? So 9 minus 12 is minus x and x. 3x by 16. Therefore, A1 minus A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, what conclusion will you give here? The given situation is not in AB. Understood what to do? 3 terms to find, that's enough. Quickly, we find the next situation and check whether it is in AB or not. 2 more situations are given. Usually, you can expect such things in MCQs, not in the questions, because in whole AP is a very important chapter. So 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 marks. So it's very simple. There are only 2 formulas, or you can say there are only 3 formulas here what we apply, but only need to understand what is given and what is to be found out. The cost of digging well. So here the question is, the cost of digging well after every meter of digging when it costs ₹150 for first meter and rises by ₹50 for the subsequent meter. When you read the question only you feel that yes, it is in AB. So third one. So I will write here first, cost of digging for 1 meter is equal to ₹50, right? 150. That is A1. For 2 meter, it is 150 plus 50 is getting added subsequently. That is 200, which is A2. For 3 meter, it is 200 plus 50, that is 250, which is A3. Now find A1 minus A2 is equal to A1. I'm sorry children, I'm only writing A1 minus A2. A2 minus A1 is equal to 200 minus 150 is equal to 50. A3 minus A2. 250 minus 200, that is equal to 50. Therefore, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to 50, that is T. Therefore, the given condition is in AP, right? And the last one, the last sum is about compound interest, which was studied in standard 8. So yes, we need to apply that here. Compound interest formula. I hope you remember the formula, right? Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R, that is rate of interest by 100 raised to number of years, right? So it is given that you need not solve the sum, don't worry. The amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at compound interest 8% per annum. So see, when it is a actually we know that what is compound interest. Compound interest, what we get on the amount which we get on the increased principal. Interest, what we get on the increased principal. That is compound interest. What is simple interest? Simple interest, what we get is we get the interest on the sum what we have kept. Only on that we get. We don't get the interest on the increased principal, because compound, that is what compounding what we say. How a compound is built. 1 and 1, 2, that makes 3, again so on. If you have kept the money, 100 rupees say, for example, for 2 years, that 100 rupees will give you, for example, 10 rupees interest. Let's just assume, I don't know which bank will give this, but still, 10 rupees interest you get. So for the next subsequent years, your principal is 110 rupees. You are getting the interest on the increased principal. That will not happen in simple interest. Simple interest, 100 kept for 2 years. First year interest is 10 as it is. Second year interest is again calculated on rupees 100 only. That's the difference in compound and simple interest. You've already done this in standard 8. So first part, fourth main here. So we know that we'll simply write here now. Formula, principal is how much? 10,000. So rate of interest is 8% and time is, that is N is, I will write number of years. Per year what we have to calculate. Amount is equal to principal 1 plus R by 100 raised to N. This is the formula what you should apply. So amount of money, so amount after 1 year. Okay, so what will be the amount here? A is equal to, this is 10,000 of 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to 1. This is your A1. So after 2 years, we are not solving here. So after 2 years, simply what we will do here is amount is equal to 10,000, 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to 2. We will just see here raised to 2, raised to 3 will take. Otherwise, if you go on actually calculating, that's not possible. We anyhow know that compound interest will not come in AP, right? So after 3 years, principal will actually not be the same because interest gets added, children. A is equal to 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to 3 is equal to 80. Do you think when you calculate this raised to 1, raised to 2 and raised to 3 are going to be equal? Directly we can say that. So therefore A2 minus A1 will not be equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore the given situation is not in AP. You can conclude it. So I bet you that such compound interest questions will not appear for exam. Even if it appears, it will be for 1 mark MCQ here. They will not ask in arithmetic progression to find compound interest and solve the sum actually. So with that we complete the first main. We'll quickly start with the second main. Second main is quite simple. I'm giving some homeworks here. So you see the way how I proceed with the sum. Similarly, you can also do it. Be very careful with the signs, with minus sometimes. Second main, they have asked us to write the first 4 terms of AP when the first term second one for homework, right? So there is one with negative sign, one with fraction and one with decimal. This one I do for the first time. We'll start quickly with third one here, where first term is a and common difference is -3. We need to write the first four terms of AP. So see, there are two ways to find here. First term is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d. Over first four terms we can write it, or you can go on adding the common difference to the preceding term and write it. That way also it can be done. So what we will do here is first term a is equal to a1 is equal to 4, right, one below the other. a2 is equal to, can I say a1 plus b? Can we do this? Yes. So this is a1 is how much? So it is 4. I'm sorry, children. I think I wrote the first one. I'm doing it, but I've given this for homework. You saw this. I'll start from third one. Yeah, a1 is 4 only. This is -3. So this term is a1 plus b. So a1 is 4 minus 3. So a2 is 1. Next one, third term. a3 is equal to, how can we write a3? I can say a2 plus d. Very simple. I can go with it. Or it is a plus 2d again. Up to you. However you want, you can write it. Adding the preceding term to it. So 1 minus 3. Answer is -2. Last, fourth one. How do you find fourth term? Preceding term plus common difference. What is preceding term? -2. And this is -3. Answer is -5. Therefore, the terms are, the first four terms of AP are 4, 1, 2 and -2 and -5. So 4, 1, -2 and -5 are the first four terms of AP. Next one, that is fourth one here. Fourth one, it is a is equal to -1, d is equal to 1 by 2. So a1 is equal to -1. Second term is equal to a1 plus d. -1 plus half, it is -half. Right? Third term is a2 plus d. a2 is -half plus half, it is 0. a4 is a3 plus d. So what is a3? 0 plus half is equal to half. Therefore, the first four terms of AP, give the conclusion are, write in order, -1, then -half, 0 and half are the first four terms of AP. Right? We'll quickly solve the fifth one. Fifth one is given in decimal, where a is -1.25 and common difference is -0.25. First term a1 is equal to -1.25. Second term a1 plus d. a1 is -1.25 minus 0.25. So 1.25 minus, actually what you do, you actually add, that is -1.50, which is nothing but -1.5. Next, third term is equal to a2 plus b. What is a2? -1.5 minus 0.25. So -1.5 and -0.25 you get -1.75. Last, a4 is equal to a3 plus d. -1.75 minus 0.25. So answer is 1.75 0.25, you get -2. Therefore, the first four terms of AP are, start, it is -1.25, -1.5, then what you have, -1.75 and -2. This is how you do the first four terms of AP. So First and second are given for homework, third, fourth and fifth, that's all. Similarly, we have the next one also. We'll finish it quickly. We'll be finishing this exercise today. So that next exercise, that is nth term, when we start, it's quite lengthy. We have to break that into 2 sessions. So now you have an idea when you have minus plus how to deal with it. So there will be some more homeworks in the next week. So okay, so what's the next one? That is third one here. For the following AP, write the first term and common difference. Very simple. Now I'll be only doing third and fourth one, children, here. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll choose second and third one is actually very simple. So third mean, so first one is homework, second one I will do. Third one I'll give you homework, fourth one as well I'll give you homework. I'll only do one because you know how to find first term and common difference. Only with that negative one I'll do it. So third example, second main which I am solving now, minus 5, minus 1, 3, 7. How do you find the first term here? Whatever is given, that is the first term, remember. A is equal to minus 5. No arranging and all here. Whatever is given. Common difference is given by second term minus first term. What is second term? Minus 1. Formula here as it is. What is first term? It is minus 5. Minus 1 plus 5. So common difference is 4. Over. Why only this? Okay, I'll make it still very simple. Common difference is equal to first, second, third, fourth term. A4 minus A3 I'll do. Because there is no negative sign there. What is A4? 7. What is A3? That is 3. 7 minus 3? 4. Same thing you get. Okay. So this is how you find first term and common difference. Only one I have done. Remaining I have marked for homework. So, and there we have the last mean for today's session. We have quite a number of sums here. Again, these are very simple. Which of the followings are AP? First of all, we need to know whether the given terms are AP or not. If they form an AP, find the common difference and write 3 more terms. Only if it is an AP, find 3 more extra terms. So let me just choose some sums here to be done. Remaining I will be marking for homework. So again I am repeating, only if it is an AP you will find the next terms. How to check whether it is an AP? Common difference. First we will mark the homework sums, children. So first, fourth main, first one, then second one, only very few sums I will do here, so that you should have a practice. Third one, fourth one, fifth one I will do. So we'll start with fifth one first. Slowly I'll go on doing each one, otherwise we'll lead to a confusion. So fifth one is 3. 3 plus root 2. 3 plus 2 root 2, comma 3 plus 3 root 2, dash dash dash. So before that I need to find first term and common difference. That's the first thing. Here A is equal to 3, common difference is equal to. Now to check whether it is in AP, we have to find common difference for 2 different terms. A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2 or A4 minus A3, anything in that. So common difference, before you write the common difference here, first check A2 minus A1 is equal to how much? A1 is 3. A2 is how much? 3 plus root 2 minus 3. So root 3 and 3 cancel. Answer is root 2. A3 minus A2. 3 plus 2 root 2 minus bracket 3 plus root 2. So 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 minus root 2 plus 3 minus 3 cancel. So this is here nothing but coefficient is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, root 2. Is it in AP? Yes. Here A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to root 2 that is common difference. Therefore, the given terms, the given numbers are in AP. Now children, in case if it was not equal, you would say that the given numbers are not in AP. These steps are common and same. Now since it is in AP, I should find how many more terms? 3 more terms. See which all are given. A1 is given, A2 is given, A3 is given, A4 is given. Again don't find A1, A2, A3 here. What should be your next term? A5. How do you find A5? A4 plus D. What is A4th term? 3 plus 3 root 2 plus root 2. 3 plus 1, 4 root 2. Right? A6. How do you find A6? A5 plus D. What is A5? 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2. So this is 3 plus 5 root 2. A7. A6 plus D. How do you find this? A6 is 3 plus 5 root 2 plus root 2. 5 and 1. 3 plus 6 root 2. Therefore, always conclusion. The next 3 terms of AP are 3 plus 4 root 2, 3 plus 5 root 2, 3 plus 6 root 2. Is this very clear? Yes, it goes a bit lengthy, but you have to do this with all the steps. So, I think, okay, I'll do the decimal one here now. So, after the decimal one, I'll do the remaining 1 or 2 there. Or I think decimal one can be done by yourself. 6th one, right? What do you think? Whether it is an AP? I'll show you one. Okay, decimal one, we will do the next one. So, let me rub this. Anyways, it is not in AP. That is for sure. The given numbers are. Okay. Sixth one. So it is 0.2, comma, 0.22, comma, 0.222, 0.1234. So A1 is 0.2. A2 is 0.22 minus 0.2. How much do you get? So when you subtract this, you get 0.02. Next, 0.222 minus 0.22. How much do you get when you subtract this number? You get 0.002. Here A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2. The given numbers are not in AP. Over. If it is not in AP, your work is very simple. You need not do anything. Leave it as it is. So children, I think the next next part, 5th and 6th one I have done. I will give you now 7th one homework, 8th one homework, 9th one homework. So 10th one as well you can do. Okay, let's start with the next one. So this is 10th one is done. 11th one which I am doing, it is A square, A3, A4 dash dash dash. A1 is A. A2 is A raised to 2 minus A raised to 3. You cannot do anything with this, children. Why? Because, okay, even though if you take common here, A square if you take common, A minus 1 or sorry, A2, right? What did I do? Okay, A square minus A will come here. So if I take A common, A minus 1, a3 minus a2, a cube minus a square. If I take a square common, a minus 1, but I can't be doing anything with a square and a. Here, a2 minus a1 is not equal to a3 minus a2. Therefore, the given numbers are not in AP. It will not be in AP. So what's the next one? These both root sums I will do. Then the last one let us see. Is this very clear? Okay. Look at the next one now. It's given as 12th one, root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32. Before you start, split the given numbers which is in the root into simplified form. Root 2 as it is. See children here, root 4 can be written, root 8 can be written as 4 2s are. So it is 2 root 2. Always try to split that in terms, some are like surds. You have studied in standard time. So where in polynomials we had rationalizing term there. Root 18, always try to split them in terms of a perfect square and a number. 9 2s are root 18. Now see, 6 3s are is also 18, but 6 and 3 will not give you a perfect square number, right? So 9 2s are, so can be written as 3 root 2. Root 32. So again 8 4s are means 8 will come. 16 2s are 32. So it is 4 root 2. Always try to keep this in the simplified form. Same thing we have the next one. So now first term is a1 is root 2. Now a2 minus a1 is what? Let us see. a2 is 2 root 2 minus root 2. Answer is root 2. a3 minus a2. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Answer is root 2. Therefore, a2 minus a1 is equal to a3 minus a2. That is equal to root 2. That is common difference. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. So, the given numbers are in AP. So, A5 is written as A4 plus B. What is A4 children here? Don't write 32. It is 4 root 2 plus root 2, that is nothing but 5 root 2. 4 plus 1, A6, A7. A6 is written as A5 plus B. 5 root 2 plus root 2, 6 root 2. So probably 5 will go inside, that will become 25. 25 2s are 50. That is nothing but root 50. You need not write it, but A6 plus T. A6 is 6 root 2 plus root 2, 7 root 2. So very clear. Yeah, homework sums these are. Quite a lot of homework sums are there. Yes, that gives you a very good practice. I have done this 12th one, so you will do 13th one for homework. That is root 3, root 6, root 9 is 3 again. Root 12 is 4 3s are 3 root 3. Sorry, 2 root 3. Look at the last one. 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square. What will you do here? So the given sequence is 1, 9, 25, 49. Check. Next one. 1 square, 5 square, 7 square, 73. 1, 25, 49. Do you think these are the sequence? Of course not. Where a2 minus a1 and a3 minus a2 will not come at all equal. So I know the homeworks are too many, but the sum is very simple. So this is 14th one and 15th one. So totally you have 4th main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Quite a numbers for homework, but that will give you a very good practice on AP to find the terms. You have now both the patterns. If in AP not to do anything, and if it is an AP, then you have to find the next three terms. Yes. So with this we conclude with this exercise for this term. Homeworks are given. Practice your homework when you come to know whether the given terms are in AP or not. So with this, if you practice, the next exercise where we start with nth term will be very easy to you. Any doubts, you can call and confirm.